Second Chimeric Lunar Sea, second floor. Are they all gonna be Chimeric Lunar Sea, or are they gonna change name at all? The Glory of the Night? Okay. Alright, Saber. Yeah, it is pretty nice to look at. Alright, sorry to interrupt you, Saber. You know, don't be rude to the monster. Ow. It said we were even, but did a lot of damage. Ow. Okay. Yeah, these things are tough. Break guard, break guard. I think it was like that, right? Or not? This thing hurts. How? I feel like... Why is there just a random block here that has nothing? Ah, whatever. Okay, skill. Heal. Breaking. Guard break. Yeah. Wait, does our heal do more now? I don't remember doing that. Ow. Ow, we're getting our butt handed to us, okay. Frick. Break. Okay. This could have gone a lot better. Ow. I might have to, like, grind elsewhere. Ow, dude. Wait, I could totally die here. No, we're good, okay. Not particularly, no. It's annoying how the voice, for some reason, the settings is tied to sound effects. Like, why is voice tied to sound effects? Like... Whatever. It's gonna be a bit of grind. Oh, actually, wait, frick. Gotta heal. Guard, I guess. That's a safe bet. I don't... I don't know. Okay. We got one hit in. Okay, good. Good. It was all random guesses, but it worked out. Alright, we just need one. Just need one. Watch it all guard. You know what? Heck it. Okay, I deserve that. Yeah, it was... Thank you. Not long till another level up. It's good, it's good. It just goes in a square. Interesting. Okay. This area's intriguing, I suppose. I'm gonna assume this thing is... Okay, no. Not all attack. Got it. So it broke, it attacked, it broke, and then... Okay. Attack. Attack. Go. Okay. Me. Let's do that. So she's somewhat healthy. The big problem with this game is I have no idea what to talk about while I go through the dungeon area. I'm going to assume it's something along those lines. So actually, going back to what I was talking about earlier and how I thought maybe he could have been an assassin. Because the summoning isn't the same as Fate, because this is like in a computer with like these are programs. So I wonder if the rule about assassin is the same, or if there can be there can be assassins from them. Not from that order of assassins, like in the FSN. So, food for thought, I suppose. Also, I can't get over Saber's clothes. Guard. Cat guard. This doesn't seem right, whatever. Ow. I might die. That was too close. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get a few levels. Luckily after I kill this thing, I should level up, I think. I don't even know, man. Something like that? Not quite, but it worked out, I guess. Okay. Thank you. We try. Fortune key. Can I equip that? Yeah, I should be able to, right? Let me see. Increase by 40, raises servant luck. I lose 10 MP, but actually, is that worth? I don't know. I think I'll leave it unequipped, actually. Okay, let me heal Saber up some. Alright, fish bite, come here. Okay. This could be anything, really. Like attack, guard, guard.
よい始めよ
Okay, it could have been worse.
うさせぬれ直せ
Wait, rush? Okay. Okay, we're good. Could have been a lot worse, actually.
今日はつまらぬ
Definitely gonna heal, though. Because we're not...
気が利くな
in the best spot.
させぬ
Okay. It's
伏せるがよい
a lot harder than it needs to be. It's so hard. It's hard to predict some of these, though. Don't always know what we're gonna get. Is there a sprint button? I don't remember. No, I don't think there is. Just a speed up button. And I mean, what speed up button? Mystic Eye Killers. Oh.
これはいいものだ
I assume those are the person's glasses. Right? I assume they're not the... Yeah, it's the key item that we have to bring back to Taiga. Okay, that thing... Yeah, there's no outrunning that.
では蹴散らす
Bro, I don't even know with this thing. It's all over the place. Like, it's never constant.
見ているがよいさせぬ
Okay, good start. Okay. Could have been a lot worse. Ow.
立て直すがよい
Right. That was way too close for comfort. We nearly bit the boy.
油断だぞマスター
You know what? I can't even deny that. That was sloppy.
今のはいい戦いだったな見とれていいぞ
Tatekai? Okay, how do we get out of here? Back this way. Wait a minute. I guess we can go up. Now we need to find a switch. Those respawned at a really bad time. Okay, ether shard. Bro, I don't even know, bro.
気が利くな
I just hope this thing doesn't kill me. Why? Bro. This thing might honestly kill me. Okay, it broke every... We're not doing it. Okay, well, I don't even know anymore.
チリ品だぞ
Ether shard. I don't even... I don't know, man.
気が利くな
Hopefully that's good enough. Okay, it broke again.
触れな
So that thing likes to break. Got it.
らしにはちょうどよい
Okay, we have to go buy this thing to... Damn it, okay. We'll fight you. I was hoping to get
戦いを
to the
現実
other
化しよ
or not exit, but other pathway without having to fight anything, but not in the cards.
よい始めよ
Okay. 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 Good. You get the extra turn. Nice.
う受けるがよい
Can we get one more? Nice. Okay.
見事な采配だった
Thank you. I tried. I tried my
今
hardest.
のはいい戦いだったな
Yeah, you are pretty awe-inspiring. I think I've said that before. You gotta come with new material. Nope. Damn it. If only there's a way to more easily avoid enemies.
良い気合いだ
Hopefully this works. If we just stop one break with the extra turn, we'll be good. Okay. Okay, got it, we got it.
もらったぞ
Oh, we...
差し抜け直せ
Ow. It's just paralysis, not poison, right? I hope so.
うんもっと蓄えるがよい
Yeah, we do need more of those, don't we?
嬉しいぞ奏者よ嬉しいぞ奏者よ
I should probably just get out of here, but I'll explore some more. 'Cause I kind of want to get another level on top of the one we already gained, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it that far. Definitely have to buy more healing items, though, when we get back out. Break guard attack. Break attack.
見ているがよい
Good, okay.
そなたに拍手を
I don't need any claws, Saber.
次へと懲りぬ奴らよ
I mean, see this other programs put in here designed to fight us? I don't think they will learn. To be entirely honest with you, Saber, I don't think they will. Right. Break attack.
見ているがよい
And will it kill it?
受けるがよい
Not quite. At least these things are easy to predict. It's just guard and break is all they do.
今のはいい戦いだったな見とれていいぞ
Which is a lot easier than the other two enemies we fought here already. Or three enemies. Alright, we made a full circle now. Wait, but we need to press a button to get the one area open, but we didn't see any buttons. Maybe it unlocks... Oh no, we didn't go down here. Okay. Another easily predictable one. Just keep throwing these things at me, okay? You know, I'm good with that. All right, break, attack, break, attack, break, attack.
行くぞマスターそこは動くな
Like I'll take these things any day of the week. Oh, it's doing a normal attack.
そこは動くな
That's new. I guess I was wrong. It does learn.
大義である
You know, surprising.
肩慣らしにはちょうどよい
Yeah, it was, wasn't it, Saber? Alright, Oh, whichever way we go, it's an annoying enemy. Actually, no, these ones aren't the bad ones. The fish bites are bad. These are second easiest here, I guess. And... Alright. Ether Shard. It looks like... Attack, guard, attack, guard, attack, guard.
良い気合いだ
Possibly.
さて出直せ
Not the best, I guess.
させぬ返事をするぞ
But we got it done. Okay.
大義であ
We might actually get that other level up that we need.
るもう少
Or
し
not
楽し
need,
ませ
but
る
that I wanted. I'm gonna avoid the EXE horn because I don't have enough healing to deal with it right now. 2000 PPT, okay.
もっと蓄えるがよい
I really regret spending the 12,000 on the aromatic scarf or whatever, or robe.
コロッセオには届かぬかどうやら決戦用の舞台らしいな
Yeah,
仕方
it's
あるまい
rather vexing.
楽しみは後に取っておくとしよう
Okay, well, the only way we can go is towards that EXE horn. Oh, you know what? Heck it, I just use a healing item. May as well. I may as well try. And if need be, I can use another one.
いざ
Okay, so it's only giving us a guard to work with. This thing, I think this thing uses everything. But it's like random order. We're probably gonna take a lot of damage here, to be honest. Actually... I'm not gonna use that one, but I'll use one of these. And hopefully...
気合いださせぬ出直せ
Okay, we actually...
打ち砕
Oh.
くもらったぞ
This and this particular enemy is random, but we had a lot of really good guesses, I guess. Until the end. Damn. Well, it could have been
迷
perfect.
うな
I'll just do all attack, all in.
良い気合いだ
Get damage in. There we go.
失せるがよい狂うは世の役目そなたは控えておれ
I'll try to, but you never know when we might get attacked from behind, and then then I'll be in front technically, but you know, I don't know. Activate. Man, this switch was super far away. The switch has never been that far from the gate before. Alright. But it's open now, and we shouldn't need to open it again, I believe. Yeah, I'll fight you. Why not? Why not? So we can leave here and then regroup and come back. Wait. If that's the case, then this would be a guard, break, attack, guard, break, attack,
良い気合いだ
or not. I guess it only throws one attack
そこを動くな
every now and then. It didn't even do an attack though. I was paranoid.
当て
Okay.
直すがよい
Well, joke's on me, I suppose.
見ているがよい
The game got me. I'll admit. Okay.
大義である
Yeah, we're getting so close to the other level up.
この程度の増票では物足りない
If things respawn or respawn on my way to the exit, oh yeah, I'll fight them. Just so I can
いざ
try to level up before
よい始めよ
leaving here. If we can't level up, well, we'll probably get a level up like first battle of the next day, so should be fine.
大義である今のはいい戦いだったな見とれていいぞ
Okay, pass this thing and up. Right, got it.
行くぞ
Okay, break, attack, break, attack, attack, break.
行くぞマスター
It's totally gonna throw an attack. No, okay, I guess not. It should be good for me, right? Oh, it's just dead. You know, I'll take it being dead immediately too. You know, it's fine.
朝にはちょうどよい
This is we might be able to get by it if we time it right. If we just go. Oh no, there's a lot of these things. Shit. I could have just gone back out from the normal exit. Why did I want to go to the other one? I should have just gone. Yeah, I really should have just gone.
よい始めよう気が
It's not gonna be as easy as what I just did. It's gonna be, yeah.
さって出直せ
I'm gonna have to use another healing item. 100%. Frick. Ow. Even if I use a healing item, I might be kinda in a bad spot, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, I kinda feel like I have to. Okay.
天幕よ落ちよロサイクト
I only did 141, but it's guaranteed damage. I might be...
そこを動くな
Whoa.
油断だぞマスター
Yeah, I know. I know. I know.
レベルアップかもっと励む心遣い助かる
Up past this thing.
嬉しいぞ奏者よ
And then gonna avoid that one thing there where we can get just to the exit.
いざ
Okay,
よい始めよ
okay, come on. Extra turn.
うもらったぞ
Okay, 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 okay.
芸がない
We should be home free.
もう少し楽しませよ
No, no, get away from me. Okay, okay, we're good. Okay, let's get out of here. Yes.
賛成だ
Get me the heck out.
早く戻って歪みをしたい
Hang on a minute. Okay, yeah, no, now... Well, actually, wait a minute. I just made a full screen, but if I... do this... Okay. Cleared 97% of the second floor. And got 83% of the treasures. Okay, yeah, just beyond that door, we have the one thing. Servant status, any of these, what? Okay. And we learned nothing new about him. And Saber sleeps. Well, we're going over our info. She sleep. I see how it is. Okay. Do a second save as well. Days remaining 2. For no real reason, I head to the chapel where I encounter a man dressed in green. Dan. Sorry about yesterday. I do not think that the fact, I do think that the fact your wound did not threaten your life is a silver lining, however. Sir Knight, I care nothing about your servant, but I am impressed by your behavior. However, it concerns me greatly that you chose to use a command seal to assist us. Yes, I have been questioning my actions as well. To use one of the 3 command seals given to me to help my enemy of all things. Command seals. 3 irrefutable commands given to all the masters in the Holy Grail War. It's within the rules that will guarantee that an action is performed, whatever the cost. But it was the right thing to do. Also, I'm here on behalf of Her Majesty, the Queen. It's been a long time since... No, this is the first time a fight has been for personal reasons. As a mere soldier, I'd have praised Archer's actions. As a knight, I must condemn them. And as I did, I could almost feel as if the spirit of my wife approved and was proud of me. So he had a wife? It's the same story every old man has. It's been so long since I've even forgotten the sound of her voice. It's an obvious truth. As a soldier, one is required to abide by military regulations. There are no allowances made for even one such as myself to go beyond what is permitted. You should take care too. The ends don't always justify the means. Regret is an insidious thing. If you let it, it will blind you to the future and all it holds. So know this, young lady. I will never condone any conduct that would stain my conscience. Nothing more but came from what seemed to be an apology of sorts. And beyond the journey itself, the path to the Grail lies in dignity and self-respect. It's odd that I'd speak like this to you. You'd do well to laugh at the musings of this old man. With that said, the old man closes his eyes. I don't know why we'd laugh at you. It'd be the worst form of bad manners to disturb him while he's praying. It'd be better if I just leave. Yeah. Master, it is the 5th day. Shouldn't we go see... Okay, okay, I see. Shouldn't we go see Ranni and hear what information she has for us? Now that we have her cooperation, we should definitely speak with her on a regular basis. Will do. Mildew. So I tried talking with a girl in white on the 3rd floor. It's normal conversation. I was not expecting that. She's so scary, I was mumbling with the stars and stuff. I'm going to lose the whole prep period if I keep freaking out. I need to get on top of things. I haven't retrieved my triggers, so I better hurry. Yeah. That sir in front of Blackmore doesn't mean diddly. The guy's ex-military, a sniper even. He's got a hold on you though. Well, none of my beeswax. He's not my opponent. Okay. Thanks for the info, I guess, random lady. I don't know. I'll have to go see Taiga to give her the, Mystic Killers. Good day. Hang on. Good day. I see you've brought something of Sir Blackmore's as I had requested. I give you my thanks. You brought it at the right time as I can read Sir Blackmore's start today. She said she wished to learn more about people and humanity in general. But still, I wonder if what I'm doing now is really okay. As a master, I feel uneasy having another master help me, especially as we might have to fight one another. My professor's words are my guide. They told me specifically to learn about humans. So please put your mind at ease. You have nothing to worry about from me. Learning more about Sir Blackmore will help your cause as well, correct? You're not wrong. With her mechanical reasoning, Ranni examines what might be Archer's arrow. She mumbles and then nods in understanding. With this... Brushing the object softly with her fingers, Ranni closes her eyes and turns her face to the sky. The fate of which the stars speak. You can learn many things if you simply open your mind. The stars which govern Sir Blackmore's servant shines brightly in the heavens today. To be honest, I have no clue as to what astrology is or what it's supposed to accomplish, but she claims that today certain portents can be read in the stars, and I believe that she can see things about his servant. Yeah, you know, well, okay.
なんと
Astrology, is it? I can see various stars in the sky, but they only confuse and rankle me. However, I am curious about her professor. As for this girl's motives, I wish to know more. For today only, I shall feign ignorance on this matter of the stars. I find myself in a forest. It's deep, dark.
Running her hand along Archer's arrow, the now entranced Ronnie begins speaking in a quiet tone.
An incredibly dark color. At times a harbinger of infamy. A life spent in darkness. Admiration mixed with trepidation. The color of the solitary path he walks. His grig-clad form blends in with the forest. He snipes his enemies from the shadows.
It seems that the servant's way of life created a noble phantasm that will conceal him. A life that consisted of cowering in the darkness, shooting his enemies from afar. It seems totally at odds with Dan, who would fight with dignity and honor. Well, now, as an old man, but it said he was a sniper, so...
I agree. I think that there must be some sort of longing hidden deep within his soul. A desire to live an honest life, out in the full light and warmth of the sun.
I rack my brain trying to think of a hero out of legend who would fit the description. I start with those who are heroes because they were named so, although that'll take a while.
I think I understand now. Our foe could only play the role of hero, but never be one himself.
I wonder if the heroic spirit I find myself allied with shares the same bleak history. As I try to follow this line of thought, Ronnie begins to speak again in the same quiet tone.
This may not be the one that I am searching for. To say clearly, I'm not sure though. Longing is the reason for this fissure. This is something told by my professor, a part of humans that I understand. I can feel him deep within the second floor of the arena. Maybe you should talk to him directly.
Okay. After lowering her head in a bow and thanking me again, she once again turns her eyes to the sky. A mismatched cog. I wonder if I'll mesh with anything. With my servant, with all that's happening around me. That's a good question. Where is the library again? I never remember. Actually, let me check the roof really quick. I want to see if we can find Rin. Oh, yeah, there she is.
That Sir Blackmore is ahead of the game. He's got battle experience and plenty of confidence. What's wrong with my assessment? I think it's totally fair.
I mean, I guess. Can I speak with... Actually, what do you have to say? So I saw you yesterday inspired a spate of attacks. My opponent came after me too. Your opponent got farther with me than mine with your opponent got farther with you than mine did with me. That's a good thing for you. Okay. You have anything to say to us, Saber?
時に奏者よ。
Uh,
そなたはなかなかに見どころ
pray
が
tell
あ
her
る
even.
な。
Alright, well, she's talking,
や
so I
は
don't
り
need to.
道具は消費してこそだ。食事も娯楽もとにかく際限なく消費するから楽しいのだ。
I think
世
we
を召喚したのもその気質ゆえか。
I think we saw this before, but yeah, she says she shares the same appetite with as
ともあれ、もっと浪費するがよい。
Artoria Saber
浪費
does.
上手は人生上手だ。
That yeah, she has.
ま、短く終わる一生ではあるが。
Okay. I will try. I guess we'll try Saber. I don't. I guess so. Can I go in this fast range? I can. Oh yeah, this is arrows, right? Can we learn anything here? No. Okay. Blackmore is your opponent, right? I saw him apologize about the sneak attack. That could be an act. Never let your guard down. Why are you always just standing here? And why do you always... There's something fishy about this guy in this room. Alright, let me... Oh, could we always fast travel to the chapel? I think... I don't know. Alright. Let's level up. Yes. Strength, defense, luck, agility, strength, I guess. Doesn't seem like a bad combination of stuff. Fountain of the Healer acquired.
一つ霊覚を取り戻したと見える。
Nope, we're good. I assume that's an ability that lets Saber heal herself. If I were to wager a guess. Oh, who are you?
It's gotta be some sort of system malfunction. Hey, what's the big idea, you? Eavesdropping on someone who's talking to herself?
Okay. Commissary, I need to pick up some more items. Hey, the guy who always eats isn't here. Food guy? Where? Food guy? Where you at? I guess food guy's gone. Okay. I guess we can... Put it here. These restore the same amount, I think, right? Yeah. And let me get... Ether shards. Okay. I'd say just walk. No reason for me to use the fast travel, I guess.
My darling's been so gloomy lately. When I ask what's wrong, he just stares at me and mumbles. I wish he'd tell me what's wrong. I know I'd be able to cheer him up. At least I think I could.
Well, he feels like you're using him. Does that.
Master, I must admit to being moved by both his sorrow and his resolve. But now is not the time for sentimentality. Let us go to the arena. There's still much to do.
Indeed. Yes, we shall head in sword. Okay.
Praetor, I feel their presence nearby. I have no doubt that they're on the second floor. Now that they've been given a penalty, this may be a good opportunity to attack them.
Maybe.
忘れ物はない。
I do want to get my cipher, or my, key first, though. Oh, boy. I think we've run into less of the horn enemies if we go this way. Yeah, we run into the easier enemies this way.
では、戦いを吟じるとしよう。
Alright, break.
行くぞマスター。そこは動くな。そこは動くな。
And extra turn.
もらったぞ。
If we can get another level, so we can get like
見事な采配だった。
some more attack and defense going into the final round, or not the final round, but the battling stand. That'd be ideal. Oh, this one swapped it up some. Oh boy. Alright, attack, break guard, attack, break guard.
行くぞマスター。
Damn. Okay, that's my bad. At least we can get 3 free attacks, pretty much, which guarantees our kill.
もらったぞ。
Luckily,
大義である。
I'm not getting much XP though, so I doubt we'll level up before we fight them. To be honest, but you know, we can try. We'll just fight everything except those horn guys. Actually, it might be okay to fight the horn guys now, seeing as how well we have more defense and attack.
いざ。
I don't know. We'll see.
行くぞマスター。
Damn.
死ぬ。
That's out of the way.
大義である。まだ剣のノリが甘いな。
No, we have to go up. Wait, this is the maps. No, we have to go this way. Why are the triggers the turn and not the right thumbstick?
花の
It frustrates me. I don't know, man.
始めよう。さて返上するぞ。
That'll do. Yeah.
そなたに拍手を。この程度の増票では物足り
You
ない。
know, I hope they don't make us fight Ren. I feel kind of bad.
行くぞ。
Because we you know, we spent, you know, face the night and Hollow Axio with her as our friend slash, you know, but if it makes us,
見ているがよい。
if it makes us fight and then kill her, that'd be unfortunate. Very much so.
芸がない。
Well, sorry it's so untitillating, Saber.
今のいい戦いだったね。
That guy.
取れていいぞ。
Okay. And we got our trigger. That's good.
Good. We've obtained the cipher key. Now we can proceed to the rest of training at our leisure.
上々だ。要は嬉しい。
That came out of nowhere. Alright, let me drink water. Okay. Now we have to go talk to... Oh, they're down here. They're standing in a room someplace. It looks more spacious than normal. A slender man clad in green and the knight he serves. It's Dan and his servant. What do we do now, boss? They did appear right in front of us. With a hand on their weapon, my servant squints their eyes upon hearing Dan's and Archer's words.
Humph. It seems as if you do not understand plain speech. Hide yourself away like the scurrying mouse you are. If you choose not to cower in the shadows, you will not be able to escape my blade, you know.
You're one to talk. Who was the one hiding in the shadows before? But no worries. Feel free to hide wherever you wish.
You're capable of great jocularity. The only one who feels the need to hide is you, hunter of the gloomy forest.
Oh, did she figure it out? That would have been good to know. Saber's words seem to take Archer totally by surprise, if her words touch on his very core. For a moment, his normally calm demeanor became incredibly flustered.
Hiding you immortal. Hiding now in this vast sea. You have nothing of value to save your skills as subterfuge. But you're fine with that, aren't you, Archer? In this battle, there's nothing for you to protect. How about you try for a certain amount of gravity and decorum now? I will gladly hear you out.
Ha! I have no idea what sort of halcyon days you lived in. But you really seem to enjoy talking down to others, you pompous queen. Archer's eyes shine with evil intent. As he reaches under his cape, I fear he may unleash his noble phantasm. I'll hide myself just as you asked. Now experience this. It is Robin Hood? Really? Experience the slaughter of the Sherwood Forest. He's the only one that made sense, but actually, okay. I would have thought Robin Hood would have been more actually heroic. Yeah, I know, Sir Boss Man. Your request is kind of a pain in the ass, you know. You do realize who I am, don't you? Asking me to fight toe to toe. Are you drunk or something? What? I really don't get it. If you take away the element of surprise, what else is there left for me? My looks, maybe? My sweet, handsome face? Alas, his powers only work on simple village lasses. You wish to complain? Is your prowess as a hunter so dependent upon the power of the faceless king? No, well, I mean, even if I get the nerves running out, even I get nervous around that, okay? I do have pride in my archery skills, though. Then fight with that in mind. A sniper such as myself would know more than anyone else about your skills. And what I know would send chills through most people. I have confidence in you, Archer. It's not like I have a choice. I disapprove of all of this, but I'll obey. He is my master after all. Fortunately for me, my opponent's a mere chick. I rarely attack directly, but it shouldn't matter in this case.
Are you insinuating my master is a hatchling? You know not your place, though your words befit a mere archer. It is alright. I will not complain of the excitement added to this droll fight with a frail man. You will recant your haughtiness when I have your liver on my blade.
You say I'm the haughty one. Hey, little girl, you need to put a muzzle on your pet. When it comes to regrets, I've already been down that road. Don't care anymore. Besides, you telling me to regret winning? What kind of reverse psychology are you playing at?
What a spectacle you are. How I will enjoy making an arrogant braggart like you eat crow. But I am benevolent. I will grant your worthless life some glory by personally defeating you.
Damn, kid. This pampered king of yours is less a gaudy lapdog and more a feral pooch. I think I understand you now. Let me guess. You're big on athletic competitions and such, right?
Indeed, I adore them. So much that I'd be participating in them right now if I were not disposed.
Yup, as I thought. You're completely immune to sarcasm. Well, since you're an aristocrat, after I tear you a new hole, make sure to line up the lace. Okay,
では戦いを吟じるとしよう。
じゃぼちぼち始めますか。
got it. Matrix level 3. Okay. Well, he has garden attack. I see. Oh, okay, no. Okay, so it activates and then... I don't know.
見ているがい集っての泉よ。
逃げてって。
Okay, not bad. Still in effect, so break. I mean, we'd have to break anyway, but you know. Attack, guard, break, attack, guard. Not a lot of HP that gets absorbed. Ow. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to... The poison does that much? Bruh. Can I not use 2 items in one? Oh, dude, that's not good. We'll definitely heal. I don't know, break, gets rid of the heal though. It's so annoying. Oh, I don't know. Ow. What? So... What? Huh? Let us proceed, Archer. Aye, aye, sir. But can we take it easy next time? Head-on fighting gives me the shakes. I hear the voices as if they were coming from a distance, and my consciousness begins to fade. Guess it wasn't much of a master after all. The servant I've been relying on since the beginning starts to fade away, even as my own body disappears into nothingness. A difference in abilities? There's that too. This must be the result of the difference in resolve we had when entering the Holy Grail War. As these thoughts filled the corners of what was left of my vanishing consciousness, I watch as my body disappears into the ether. Alright, well, 2 dead ends, 1 session. That's, It's been no, there's no way it's been half an hour. What? You've already seen this. I'm just gonna skip through it. Well, that's my own bad. I should have healed before I went into the arena. That's my bad. But damn, that sucked. Frick. Well, this combat is jank. I'm sorry. Right. Yeah, and indulge yourself in food. Got it. Right, I'm gonna buy stuff and talk to Ronnie. Not gonna bother talking to anyone. There's nothing in the library today, so we should be good there. I'm gonna skip through what she has to say as well. Because, you know, we've seen it already. We've seen it already. Alright. Okay, commissary. Oh, we gotta go level up as well. Get those, actually. Okay. Chapel. Yes, and this time I'll get a lot more defense, and then didn't get any attack this time, but I feel like in no, what I clicked yes. In this battle where it's just survive, having defense would be more helpful. And then she talks about her honey. Is being moved by this Sarah enters his resolve. But now's the time for sentimentality to yeah, okay. I'm gonna save this time. Because I don't want to have that happen again. Okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna stop there though for today. Because that tilted me dying like that. But yeah, next time we'll survive that fight, and then obviously do the actual fight for the round. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace.